little zookeepers. My name's Zoe and I'm a zookeeper.
Aardvarks and zebras, penguins and pigs, buffalo, beetles and geese. Come and join in with the animal crew at Zoe the Zookeeper Zoo. Hippos that splash, tigers that roar, Zoe's got something for you. So let's gather round and get set to explore at Zoe the Zookeeper Zoo.
Today, we're looking at the seventh sign in John that Jesus is God. But before we get into the Bible story, we have a super special message from 𝗃𝗃𝗁𝗁𝗃.
Hey everyone, we're going to make a really exciting thing over half term. We're going to make a new music video! We're going to make a new music video to this song!
He's coming back again because he promised to. He's coming back again. He will make all things new. Jesus is coming back to bring his people home. He's coming back again and we will worship round his throne.
Now, you can do your own dances, you can use your own props, you can do some video of you doing something really fun, and we've also got some actions that Sarah's going to show us now.
He's coming back again because he promised to. He's coming back again. He will make all things new. Jesus is coming back to bring his people home. He's coming back again and we will worship round his throne.
Great, so you have a whole of half term to make your videos and send them to us via WeTransfer to kids@christchurchliverpool.org. And don't forget to video in landscape. And we want it in by Monday, the 22nd of February. That's Monday after half term.
Have fun dancing along. Bye.
Bye!
He's coming back again. He's coming back again. Jesus is coming back. He's coming back again and we will worship round his throne.
What a great song! Thanks so much, Case and Sarah the Super Signer. Nat is now going to tell us about the final sign in John.
Hello and welcome to the Dickens house. So here we are. Schools have broken up. Strange term that it's been. I guess many of you have been doing school from home, which is very, very bizarre. But here we are at half term, and also, guys, happy Valentine's Day. So here we are doing the talk from the Dickens house, kitchen table, on a Sunday. Okay, so over the last few weeks, you've been looking at Jesus and Jesus' power. Okay, you've been looking at one of the Gospels. Tell me the Gospels, Esme.
Matthew, Mark, Luke and John.
Excellent. And James, what are the Gospels about?
Jesus.
Excellent. They're all about Jesus, yeah, and different stories about Jesus. And these talks over the last 7 weeks, this is the last one, talk 7, have all been about Jesus' power. We've learnt about Jesus' power over the weather a few weeks ago. And what did Jesus do then? Jesus calmed the storm, didn't he? Stood up in the boat and calmed the storm. We've been learning about Jesus' power over illness, and 2 people that Jesus healed over the past few weeks. One was last week done by Rebecca.
Blind man.
Excellent. Jesus healed a blind man, and Jesus also helped a guy that couldn't walk, a guy that was lame. So Jesus proved that he had power over the weather, and Jesus also had power over illness. And also Jesus did some miracles concerning food or drink. So the first miracle that Jesus ever did, we learnt about 5-6 weeks ago now, was turning water into wine at a wedding. And then Jesus fed a large crowd. Can you remember how many people were in the large crowd? 10,000, 5,000 people, 5,000 people or 4,000 people. Yeah, Jesus fed them by using what? Can you remember?
Fish and bread.
Excellent, fish and bread. And he made a few bits of fish and a few bits of bread, enough to feed 5,000 people, and they had all this left over as well. So that's very cool. But today we're learning about another thing that Jesus had power over. And Jesus also has power over death. So that's what we're going to learn about today. Hi, Hess, you alright? What are you doing?
Just having a glass of milk.
Ah, okay. What are you doing now? Smelling the milk?
Yeah, to see if it's okay or not.
See if it's okay or not. Oh, okay. And is it alright?
Yeah.
Of course it is. Okay, excellent. Alright, James. James has come with his bowl and his water and an egg. So that's a strange breakfast, James. You doing some cooking?
No.
Oh, okay. What are you doing?
So, I'm pouring water into a bowl to see if the egg sinks or floats.
Okay.
And if it sinks, it's good, and if it floats, it's bad.
Oh, okay. That's a good thing to check for. So, let's have a see then if our eggs are good or our eggs are bad. Oh, that definitely sunk. So I think we've got a safe egg. Excellent. We can have some dinner. That's fantastic. Hi, Isla. You right?
Yep.
Okay. What have you got there?
Batteries.
Batteries. Okay. And what are you going to do with batteries?
I've been watching a YouTube video, and if it bounces when you drop it, it's dead.
Okay. Ah, that's a good battery. I think that's also a good battery. Not sure about that one. We'll have to do that one again. Okay, it's making little dents in the table. Mummy was pleased about that. Okay. Very good. I think all our batteries then are pretty good, yeah? Excellent. Okay, well, thank you very much. Right, James, what have you got there?
A stick.
A stick, okay. So what are you going to do with the stick?
I'm going to snap it.
Okay, go on then. Watch your eyes. Oh dear. Okay. That looks like quite a tricky stick to snap there, James. Why do you think it's difficult to snap?
Because it's very thick.
I thought it was very thick, okay. If it was dead, do you think it would snap very easily?
Yeah, because here's a dead branch.
Excellent. So I think I think it's not dead, because if you look in there, you can see bits of green, can't you?
Yeah, let's try it again. It's all mended.
Lazarus is really poorly. Jesus is in a different city. Jesus has been given the message that Lazarus is ill. So what Jesus is asked to do by his disciples is, let's go and see Lazarus. But Jesus says, well, no. What we're going to do at the minute is we're going to stay where we are. So Jesus stayed in the city where he was for a further 4 days with his disciples. And after that time, Jesus went now to Bethany and met with the family. So Martha heard that Jesus was coming to the house, so she went out to meet him. And Martha said, Lord, if only you were here. If you were here, then Lazarus wouldn't have died. And she also said, I believe that you are Jesus, you are the Christ, you are the Son of God, and you're able to heal Lazarus, and you're able to bring him back to life even now. So then Jesus saw Mary, Martha's sister, and Mary came and she fell down at Jesus' feet and she said, Lord, if only you had been here, my brother would not have died. And the Bible says, when Jesus saw her weeping, and the Jews who had come along with her also, he was deeply moved in spirit and troubled. Where have you laid him? He asked. So then they went to Lazarus' tomb. And the Bible then has this shortest verse that just says, Jesus wept. So Jesus showed real emotion at that time and he cried. Jesus asked them to pull away the stone from the door. So they pull away the stone from the door, and Lazarus had been in that grave and he'd been dead for 4 days. So everyone was a bit worried what they'd find in that tomb. But they followed Jesus' instructions and they pulled the stone away from the tomb. And then Jesus cried out in a loud voice and he said, "Lazarus, come out." And Lazarus got up and Lazarus came out. So this man, Lazarus, who really was dead, Jesus brought back to life. So we have Jesus that has power over the weather, power over miracles of making lots of food that people can eat, power over illness, and now also Jesus that has power over death. So why is it important that Jesus has got power over death? What has he promised to us that will happen one day? Yeah? Jesus has promised one day he's going to come back. Yeah? Jesus is going to come down from heaven and he's going to call all the believers in him to heaven for the whole of eternity. And it says in this story that Jesus said that, guys, don't worry, Lazarus is not dead, he's just sleeping. And that's the picture that we learn from the Bible, where God also talks about when we die, we're not dead forever, we're just sleeping, because one day Jesus is going to come back and Jesus is going to say, wake up. And that's after that time, that's when we're all going to go to heaven. So if you think that if you're a Christian today, then for you eternity has already started. You're already in that new life. And even though we die, one day we will die, we will just fall asleep, because we will be then living forever in eternity with Jesus. Guys, thanks very much for listening to today's talk. Thanks for learning about Jesus' power over death. And isn't it a wonderful thing that we have a God that is real and a God that has power over all things? And thanks very much for that. And I need to send you back now to Zoe the Zookeeper. Thank you, Zoe.
Thanks so much, Nat. Jesus brought Lazarus back to life, and he gives life to anyone who trusts in him. Now it's time for you to talk about that more with your grown-ups and do your crafts and worksheets. Don't forget to make some fun videos for our new music video. See you soon. Bye.
This just in, Jesus is coming back.
We are looking forward to a better day, when all pain and crying is taken away. No more sin or darkness, every wrong made right. Jesus Christ is coming and he is the light. He's coming back again because he promised to. He's coming back again, he will make all things new. Jesus is coming back. amazing.